South Carolina, a place where beauty and history intertwine beneath twisted oaks and creeping Spanish moss. But in the shadows of this southern charm lies something darker. Today, we step beyond old graves and creaking shutters into 5 of the most haunted places in South Carolina. Places where spirits never left, where footsteps echo in empty halls and whispers drift through moonlit rooms. So turn off the lights, close the doors, and let's begin our journey. Our first stop leads us to the oldest bridge in South Carolina, the Poinsett Bridge, built in 1820 and named after Joel Roberts Poinsett. This bridge was built to ensure safe passage over northern Greenville's rivers and creeks. The site of the Poinsett Bridge is believed to be near an old Indian burial ground that was disturbed during the construction of the bridge. The bridge's Gothic arch and the woods that surround it are said to be haunted. People who visit after dark report hearing screaming, whispers, and hands pressing against their skin, even when no one is nearby. Paranormal teams have filmed floating orbs, and audio recordings captured chilling words: "Leave now." It is said that some of the construction workers died from illnesses such as the flu and malaria while building the bridge. Once these workers died, it is believed that they were buried in the bridge's structure, and their spirits still linger. Legend also says that there was a slave who was said to have been hanged near the Poinsett Bridge, and his spirit never left. Others believe a wagon accident occurred here, and the victims still linger. Stand beneath the ancient stone arch, and you may feel it, a cold, heavy presence, watching, waiting. Behind fortress-like walls sits one of the most terrifying structures in the state, the Old City Jail. From 1802 to 1939, it held Charleston's worst criminals, Union POWs, and pirates. Over 13,000 people are said to have died here. Visitors report shadow figures gliding down hallways, chains rattling in empty cells, ghostly footsteps following close behind, doors slamming shut without a breeze. One infamous spirit still lingers: Lavinia Fisher, America's first female serial killer, rumored to have poisoned unsuspecting travelers. Before her death, she screamed, "If you have a message for the devil, tell me. I'll deliver it myself." People say her voice still echoes inside these walls. Our next stop is at South Carolina's coastline, filled with beauty, gentle waves, quiet dunes, and endless stretches of untouched beaches. But on Pawleys Island, the ocean carries more than just the tide. It carries a legend, a spirit dressed in gray who appears before violent storms. A ghost not here to harm, but to warn. Today, we uncover the chilling true story of the Gray Man of Pawleys Island, one of the South's most enduring paranormal mysteries. The legend begins in the early 1800s. A young man returned home from sea, eager to reunite with his beloved. Excited, he took a shortcut through marshland, a deadly mistake. His horse and carriage sank into thick, quicksand-like mud. He never made it home. The young woman, heartbroken, walked the shoreline day after day, until one evening she saw him, pale, silent, dressed in gray, standing in the mist. She ran toward him, but before she could speak, he vanished. That night, she and her family fled inland, compelled by fear and love. Days later, a violent hurricane destroyed the coast, yet her family's home remained untouched. And so the legend was born, the Gray Man, a warning spirit protecting those he loved. For more than 200 years, sightings of the Gray Man have come before hurricanes. Hurricane Hugo, 1989, a Pawleys Island couple saw a silent figure in gray on the beach. He vanished instantly. Their house was one of the few that survived the storm. Hurricane Hazel, 1954. Multiple witnesses reported a mysterious man walking the dunes just days before landfall. Eyewitness descriptions are always the same. A man in a long gray coat, face blurred or shadowed, silent, still, watching. He never speaks. He simply appears and disappears, moments before disaster strikes. So the next time you walk the shores of Pawleys Island, when fog hangs low and the wind carries the ocean's whisper, look to the dunes, listen to your instincts, and if you see a lone figure in gray, leave the island. He's never wrong. Beneath swaying moss sits the remains of the Hermitage Plantation, once home to Dr. Henry Tucker and his beloved daughter, Alice Flagg. Alice fell in love with a young man named John Braddock. John was considered to be beneath her family's status. Alice's brother forbade the relationship, but Alice and John were in love and secretly got engaged. Alice then decided to wear her engagement ring around her neck to hide it from her brother. When Alice's father discovered the ring, he became so enraged that he sent Alice away to boarding school. Soon after, Alice became sick and was brought back to the Hermitage Plantation. Alice's brother found her ring and threw it away. Heartbroken, Alice died soon after due to her illness. Her spirit is said to walk the grounds still, searching, grieving, clutching her chest. Visitors feel cold fingers brush their hands and have seen a white-gowned figure at dusk. Offer a ring at her grave, locals say, but never take one away. Those who do claim to feel violent chills, hear cries, and sometimes wake with an invisible hand gripping their throat. So if you ever find yourself wandering the quiet grounds of the Hermitage at twilight, listen closely. You may hear the soft rustle of a gown moving where no footsteps fall, or feel a sudden cold breeze in the still air. Remember to show respect. Leave your ring, whisper your sympathy, and walk away without looking back. For Alice Flagg has not forgotten her promise, nor forgiven the love that was stolen from her. Our last stop is at one of Charleston's hidden and chilling secrets, a colonial dungeon beneath the old exchange building. Pirates, Revolutionary War prisoners, and enslaved people were shackled here in damp darkness. Their suffering left scars that echo through time. Tour guests report the smell of sea salt and gunpowder, ice-cold air rushing from empty rooms, whispered warnings in colonial accents, and dark figures lurking in torch-lit corners. Some claim to see pirates pacing angrily, searching for an escape that never came. South Carolina is beautiful, breathtaking even. But beneath the moss and magnolias lie restless spirits, shadows that follow, eyes that watch, and stories that refuse to die. If you ever walk the marshes at dusk, listen closely.
You may hear wagon wheels turning on the Poinsett Bridge, the chains in Charleston's jail, or the sobs from the Liddell House porch. Because here in the South, history lingers, and so do those who lived it. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, stay brave, and never ignore the whispers in the dark.